Kevin, and tonight I am going to be playing Layers of Fear. Need to do a couple of updates here, and I will get to the gameplay. So the one that fails often looks like it's failing. Fortunately, not an actually important update, but it's one that I like to have. So I'm going to try it at least a couple of times. I want that off. Turn off. There. My goodness. I'm not sure what was up with that. There was a setting that didn't want to switch off, but I just had to be insistent, I guess. Nope, it does not look like it wants to update. Well, I'll just live with that. I guess. Hello, Laurel. How is my audio? Fine, good. I'm glad. So, we, I believe, are nearing the end. I think. Yeah, so we have updated our painting. It actually looks like a human being now, though with some trauma to the face and other parts of the person. So we have our second to the last piece of stuff to go in the 6-door cabinet. The trunk is empty now. Ibsen went and hid in the corner and is now escaping the room because I am so scary. Oh, that's not part of the game. All right. Yes, the room is even more of a shambles. Trial and error is written above the door. No, how does it go? Like that. Okay. Forgot how to turn the pages in this book. Definitely still missing stuff in the scrapbook. I could go back and replay those areas, but I don't really feel like doing it just to get 100%. I do like achievements, trophies, whatever. But wow. It's pretty much impossible to access most of the drawers of this piece of furniture. We're up to 13 of the rat drawings. I do not know how many rat drawings there are supposed to be. I don't think we're going to get all of them, or I don't think I'm going to get all of them. So, let's continue on. I was just watching on YouTube, I was just watching a review of this game. The reviewer didn't like it very much, but whatever, I kind of enjoy this game actually. And of course it automatically closes behind us. I mean, I do have complaints about it. The predictability of the doors closing and locking behind you, for instance. All right, so we have a door across the way there that is boarded up and chained up. And to the right, to the left, we have a door. And to the right, we have a door. Is there actually a door in that doorway? It doesn't look like it. No. No door, just a hallway. I am going to try, well, yeah, it's getting more and more difficult to walk around here just because, yeah, that's of course locked in addition to being boarded up and chained up. Just because the floors are sort of torn up. And I think I was talking about this in a previous stream. The state of the place, A, represents the state of his mind and his life as we're progressing on through remembering how his life went. But B, it also represents his obsession with trying to get at the rats. He hears rats in the walls and the ceiling and in the floor, and so he tears at these places trying to get to the rats to kill them, because he has this obsession with all of these rats that he thinks are everywhere. And that's another sort of indication of his mental state, his obsession with these rats which no one else can see or hear, but which he can, and is just desperate to deal with. All right. This kind of looks like the kitchen, though it's certainly in much more of a disarray than the last time we were in here. Or no, maybe it's sort of an area that's near the kitchen. And did the door lock again? Yes. So I probably should have gone the other way to start with, just so I could, well, because there was we're running out of apples. And it looks blood spattered maybe, or spattered with a red wax. Okay. Is that openable? Yep, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Yeah, I keep wondering if I'm missing stuff that's like hiding in a corner somewhere, something like that. Are we running out of apples? We seem to have a lot of apples right here. How could we be running out of apples with this many apples? And once again, even though I turned up the contrast like 4 streams ago, it's sometimes a little hard to see in here. And of course there are apples in this drawer. At least I think that's what they are. Oh, something that's not an apple. It looks like a letter and another letter, but it's not letting me pick them up or look at them, and a knife. All right, so what about this drawer? Possibly a cigar box and a matchbox with matches in it. And I believe that's a glasses case with that rose pattern that is very popular in this game. No, let's try actually opening that. Nope. And another bunch of apples. More books. You know, I just get this feeling that in some of these bookcases I've already missed a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, there's so many bookcases with so many books. It would be hard not to have missed something if they were hiding anything in any of these books. And I think very early on, didn't I find like one of the photographs in the books? I mean, look at all these apples. Pretty sure that's what all these things are. I can just imagine him spending hours bashing his way into the walls. Oh, we have a kitty with a complaint. Bashing his way into the walls, trying to find all these rats that he believes exist. And to begin with, in the beginning of the game, it was just little scurrying bits of something. You couldn't really tell if they were rats or not. That's not that uncommon for someone to see something like that. But then later, was it last stream or the stream before, there was a fully formed rat who would sit up and look at us like that's, and if there's no rats, that's a pretty fully formed hallucination. All right. Yes, of course it's locked because all doors automatically close behind you and lock. Well, that's not a very good looking picture. It looks like it might have been kind of nasty looking even before it got all ooky with whatever all this black stuff is. All right, what's this? There was once a man full of passion, but then his wife went out of fashion. Her face was a mess, he couldn't care less. She hated the man with a passion. Well, interesting limerick, which kind of talks about their life together. That's pretty much unrecognizable. I can't tell what that was before it got all black and ooky and damaged by fire. All right. That's just a piece of wood. I thought maybe it was something. But no. Just a piece. What the? Well, that's unpleasant. Also, what's going on underneath there? That's kind of weird looking. Wow, this room is. Yes, of course it locked. It locked behind us. It's like a gas fire under there or something. Wow. Yeah, I can see why his paintings went out of fashion if this is the kind of thing he's been drawing. Because, ooh, wow, not very many people would like that painting. All right, and that's the same painting. And okay, so we've got the whispering crowd again. Something just happened. Oh my. I'm not sure what just happened, other than the paintings all fell down, all three of them, to reveal their backside, and now it's twitching, like the painting is Plus, we're getting that visual distortion, kind of a funhouse mirror effect. And as I often do, I'm asking, who lights all of these candles? There's, what, 6, 12, 18 little candles. All right, now they're all shuddering. And we get the visual distortion again. Yay. Those are like rats. I can tell those are rat tails and kind of rat bodies. So that's what those are. It's all rats. Okay, I'm standing on one of them and wow, more visual distortions and shuddering and whispering and the light went out. Oh my goodness. Oh, lots of rats running around. Was I supposed to do this? Was I not supposed to do this? I have no idea. Room's on fire.
Explaining this to me? I know what it is. Care to tell me how it got in my workshop? Stop lying! We both know it couldn't have gotten there on its own.
So he believes that his wife put a dead rat in his workshop because she knows he's totally obsessed with rats. And now we can hear her crying because, wow, this place is still on fire. Did he set fire to the place just to try and get rid of the rats? Maybe? Okay, the door we came in is still locked. Yeah, all right, well. Can we go this way? Oh, those were flies. I was wondering what that was. So every other time that I've seen her, I've moved towards her. This time I moved away, and every time I moved towards her, I ended up, I believe, dead, but then they bring you back to life, so. Not dead, just like in a room where they put you after you die. Anyway, so, another door that we can't get to because it's all blocked off with furniture. So if there's an achievement for dying at every possible time, I won't get that now. But I doubt that's an achievement. It would have to be one of the locked achievements, I think. Because there are some achievements that... Oh, and of course it's locked behind us. Yay! There are some achievements that they don't tell you what they are, so you can't try for them, I guess. They're locked achievements, so I don't know what those are, but... Oh, an actual open window into one of these courtyard areas. Tiny little courtyard with no doors to it, just windows. We've seen several of these, but all the windows have been closed previously. I think this is the first one that There's no way to get through the window because, of course, that would be too easy, and it wouldn't really lead us anywhere anyway, because I don't see any other windows or doors into this space. Not sure what the heck was that sound? Oh, it was the window closing, of course. All right. I don't know what this black tarry ooze is supposed to represent. Kind of nasty. Not sure where it would have come from. Well, this corridor looks much better. Though it looks like his child has been drawing all over the walls and the floor and the ceiling. I don't think he would have done all this. At least the wall isn't all, walls, floors, and ceiling aren't all torn up. They're just painted on in a very splash the paint around sort of way. Excuse me. All right. So there's something in the floor, and there's like a picture at the end of the corridor. Some kind of it's a door in the floor. And a painting at the end of the corridor. I think we've seen this painting not with all this extra paint on it before. All right. Well, I think that's the only place to go right now, into the door which just drops you into nothingness as far as I can tell. Let me check this door again. Yeah, that's locked. So, the door in the floor. What could go wrong? It's inky black, and we have no idea where the floor is down there, but this is kind of weird. Maybe gravity will change when we go through the door. I don't know. Nope, we're just going to fall. We're going to stand up at some point? All right, there. We're just looking at the floor. What is making that sound? That's a... Whoa! Sorry if that hurt anybody's ears. So yes, there's the you died thing. Uh-huh. All right, well. Pretty sure we just died, supposedly there. Not sure what that is, just looks like we're walking through some doorways here. Really, really dark in parts of this room so that I cannot see anything. All right, down some stairs. That door closed behind us, of course. And let's check. I'm pretty sure it's locked. Yes. Because why wouldn't a door close automatically behind you and then lock? Huh. I'm not sure what this is. A deep dark pit. Well, deep dark pit, I probably don't want to jump into you. All right, what are we doing here? making our wife cry, apparently. We're also pulling something up out of this pit. Sounds like we're making our child cry as well. Well, I really don't know what the point of that was. I mean, I don't know from a story point or a psychological point. It's a bunch of paintings which are all bundled together and which were down in that pit there. There's pipes going into it, and I don't know. I really don't know. Well, I seem to be getting better at figuring out which ways the doors open on the first try. Okay, it's so dark here I can't even see the door. Do I have a light source? It seems to get a little bit lighter right near me. Like I'm carrying a lantern or something? I don't know. Man, there's a lot of this black tarry goop everywhere. All right, so this is, whoa, something. Bandages.
Is that her? Can she hear us? This is all fixable, right?
Fixable?
No,
What do you mean, fixable?
You don't understand. Her face. Her hands. She will be devastated.
Yeah, you're devastated, dude. 'Cause you're so about the surface. All right. In ashes you shall reap. Written on the wall. Whoa! That was super visual distortion there. Man. Can you even paint anymore? See, I got that door right the first time. So, it must have been this past week. I watched someone do a speed run of this game. And you really, casual play, which is the kind of play that I'm doing now, sort of a let's play style of play. You don't really learn anything when you watch a speed run. I mean, you learn a tiny bit maybe. But one of the things they mentioned, they didn't do anything with it, was the Ouija board. And there were apparently some interest. Oh, gosh, there's a lot of giant flies flying around in this game. I thought at first it was ashes from like all these fires. But no, apparently there are swarms of great big flies, dozens and dozens of them flying around in here. And I'm sure people with fly phobias are looking at this going, ah! Or even if they're not looking and just listening to me, are like, why? Why are you talking about this? So I don't, but when they talked about the Ouija board, they said that during Halloween of one particular year, you could ask things with the Ouija board and get special effects, special like Easter eggy things. And they didn't mention what those things were that you could ask. I have no idea. And I don't know if this does anything anymore, but I wanted to try at least one. Yeah, at least one thing. I thought I'd try Am I Dead? AMIDEAD, and that doesn't seem to have elicited any sort of response. So I suppose I could look up in a wiki what the questions were for that specific Halloween and if there's anything still that can be done with this Ouija board. But obviously the speedrunners didn't do anything with it because it would take time and it's unnecessary. Dear Sir, my wife would be thrilled to play at your wedding. Please give us a call tonight. And there should be an apostrophe there, but and we'll work out the details. It says well work out the details, but there's a missing apostrophe. Our number is 363-853, and then the piece of paper's torn. Hope to hear from you soon. Let's see. Yes, I didn't miss anything there. Now this isn't safe. They left a candle burning inside of this low cabinet. Don't do that. Could set the cabinet on fire. Yeah, that's still locked. We need to go to this door. Yeah, in the review of this game, he called it a walking simulator, and that's kind of what it is. There's not a lot of actual gameplay elements, but I think it's interesting. He gave it a very negative review, the person whose video I watched, but I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy a spooky game. I enjoy psychological horror. It doesn't have to be, you know, Outlast guy chasing you with a circular saw sorts of horror for me. This is interesting, I believe. Okay. November. I think I should be happy. Why am I not happy? I have a beautiful daughter. I think she is. I know she is. So why can't I look at her without feeling sick? I used to have a loving husband, wonderful, sensitive. Yeah, lady, he was not wonderful. He wanted to possess you. He was all about your physical beauty and not you as a person. So, Now all I see is this strange man who only cares about his paintings. Well, that's because he was never built to be a father, so he can't take joy in his child. And as I said, he just wanted to possess a beautiful object, basically. And once you got burned by that fire, he was, no longer interested in you. Like they matter at all, dot, dot, dot. Well, they matter to him. It's the only thing that he has that he actually cares about anymore. It's all so pointless. Music used to help, doesn't anymore. Well, that's too bad. Um, yeah, and I don't know if she was injured so badly in the fire that she couldn't play the piano anymore or play. I think she was playing the violin as well, but mainly I believe she was known as a pianist, and I'm not sure. Okay, is that the same drawer? Yeah. All right. Well, if there are three drawers, I'm not. No, I think there's just two drawers there. So many bookshelves in this place. Pe- People who love books would love to own this many books. I mean, I'm sure I know people who or have known people who have had this many books, but it just seems like a lot of books. I mean, I've heard of people who have had to reinforce their floors because all of their bookshelves filled with books. Uh, that was an interesting sound with that visual distortion. It was like a radio or television sort of sound more than a mental illness sort of sound.
God, I am such an idiot. To think that someone like me could ever compete with you
What?
in all your sublime beauty,
What the heck?
everlasting, immortal.
Who is she comparing herself to? Is she comparing herself to that piece of jewelry, or does he have a lover maybe? I don't know. Well, hmm. There's that painting again with the woman prostrate on the floor, and the guy just sort of sitting in a chair looking at her, and the two little kids just over there playing. Very odd painting. Still locked. Yeah, the Speed Runner. It's amazing how. Yeah, there's one of those doubled up paintings. How little you have to do at some of these parts. She would walk into a room, stand there for a moment, turn around, walk right back out. I'm not sure what's going on in there. It's kind of an office area. I think we've seen that uh, perfume sprayer before. Is that a dressing table? It must be because there's a mirror behind it. Yeah, you have very little. Oh, there's a painting. I believe that's a painting of his wife. So, no, right there. So, there's all sorts of. Oh, it's the wheelchair. Hmm. Well, this hallway does not look all. Haha, I'm not letting you close. That door really wants to close. Um, is there like a lamp on the wheelchair? That is weird. Of course, not as weird as like some of these paintings are, but all right, I'm going to let the door close now. But this hallway looks in good condition. I'm a little leery of this wheelchair, and I don't understand why there's a lamp on it. Yeah, these double paintings that are kind of like a double exposure photograph are very strange. Well, it's not letting me turn the lamp on. So I don't know what the point of the lamp being there is. Busts of various people. That doesn't look that weird. Very stern looking person. I cannot read that. Which might have something to do with my eyes, or maybe you're not supposed to be able to read it. A grim looking, who would let their bust be done like this with that expression on their face? Bart Murillo saipsum depem gens profiliorum votis ac pressi bus explendis. Well, it's Latin. Not sure what it means. sort of a military-looking person. Some medals. I'm just waiting for that wheelchair to like launch itself at us or something. Explode or fly through the air, or what the heck is it doing there and why is there a lamp on it? See, now this person, I mean, doesn't look unhappy at least. They look like they might be asleep. But everybody else, I mean, this looks stern and grim, and I'm not sure what to make of this. Extremely unhappy looking person. Though they're wearing some sort of a cross, metal kind of cross, not really a crucifix, but something like like an award you'd get in it for military service. And this guy has a couple of them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I really badly butchered the Latin there, but I don't know Latin, so. Now this person looks like a Roman general. It looks like the bust has been worn away quite a bit. And another one where she looks at least somewhat happy. And more of these double exposure pictures. Okay, we're almost to the end of this hallway, and the paintings haven't like melted or started talking to us. None of the busts have flown at us. That wheelchair down near the other end of the hallway hasn't exploded, flown through the air, or launched itself at us, so maybe it won't. Maybe I was wrong. Ew. Well, so we go from a corridor that looks pretty much fine, except for the weird paintings, and to one that's all ooky with all this black tarry substance. And it's kind of... Oh, I think that's a curtain. I think that's what that is. So yeah, nothing happened. That was interesting that that wheelchair just did nothing. It was just sitting there with a lamp on it for some reason. Oh, visual glitch. Yeah, that's kind of throbbing, but I think it's supposed to be a curtain. And that's like the air, but it's also supposed to look like it's throbbing. Oh, yay! Another rat picture. Vermin. Grati? Well, let's hit square to see what this says. Vermin growth, cancer of the house, foul stench, oh God, the sounds. All right, so we've collected yet another one of these rat drawings. I think we're up to 14 now. I really do not like this sound. The whispering crowd sound bugs me. I mean, it's not as bad as like fingernails on a blackboard bugging me, but it's irritating. Why is there a knife here that's blinking in and out of existence?
What's taking so long? Open this fucking door. I need to go. Open up.
Dude, you have a giant mansion.
Oh God, no.
You could have used one of your 8 other bathrooms.
No.
Yeah, you should be more concerned with the fact that she apparently just slit her wrists. That's horrible. Oh, that makes an interesting sound when you pick it up and put it down. So one thing I did actually, so this is not, obviously not a blind playthrough. I've watched other people play bits of this, and as I said, I just this past week watched a speed run where, you really don't learn a lot from a speed run. But one of the things I did learn was that the bathtub here I mean, we've been in a bathroom in this mansion before, but I think at this point you're supposed to interact with that bathtub. And I'm not, just because, it's not a fun bit of interaction, and I want to explore the rest of the room first. even though it seems to only just have towels. All right. A drying rack for towels, part of the steam heat system. You drape a towel over that to dry it off faster. And I don't know if they do that anymore, even in houses that still have steam heat, because we've invented the drying machine, the dryer. All right, so yeah, let me just see. Can I actually get out of the bathroom at this point? No. It is not going to let me out until I, of course, flush the toilet. No, that's not. Well, that's a very. There's no flushing. What the heck? I mean, obviously this place is not in good condition. Look at that ceiling. But, and there's water all over the floor, it looks like. Which is odd because apparently the sink doesn't work anymore. I thought the last time I was in the bathroom I turned on the water. Oh, there we go. Turned on the water and it flowed, but I guess it's just the hot water maybe? Or, huh, weird. It kind of looks like the stopper is in there, but apparently not because it drained fairly fast. Anyway, so I'm stalling, if you can't tell. I guess it's time to explore the bathtub, everybody. Okay. I wasn't sure about the mechanic here. Apparently you press the trigger and hold it to explore the bathtub. You press it once to get close, and then you press it again to... And am I able to control where I'm going at all? It doesn't seem like it. All right. Let's go back in and see what happens now. All right. Yeah. Awesome. So that shuddery figure is representative of his wife, I guess. Why is it not letting? I mean, this is like a auto scroller. It's not letting me do anything here, as far as I can tell. All right. Now, do you think that they hired someone who is really bad at drawing, and that's why that eye looks like that, or is that an intentional sketch-like drawing of an eye? I don't. Okay, back into the bathtub. Yeah, I don't know what that second thing was supposed to represent. The first one was his wife. This one is his child with all these creepy baby dolls again. All right, what now? Well, I'm not pressing the trigger anymore, but it seems distorted in a way like we're underwater, so I'm not sure what this is representing. I think the stuff here is representing when his wife killed herself, slashed her wrists. Um, wow, this bathroom looks even worse now. Also, the ceiling is really high in here. I'm not sure what happened. If the floor above fell into the room or what, but it looks terrible. Also, is that what toilet paper used to look like? All right.
Finally, Someone had to bear witness. I couldn't just look at my own work. Art and the artist needed an audience, a critical eye on things. I knew what I had to do. I gouged it.
Ouch.
Scooped it up like ice cream. Felt like a butcher. A monster.
Well, you
At
were,
least there
dude.
was to come something beautiful from all this filth.
Okay, and he's recovered an eye from something, and I think it is his dead wife's eye. But I think all the other body parts are from his dead wife as well. I'm not sure how he is harvesting all of these things. Did he dig her dead body up? Because gross. All right, so yes, the bathroom is in much worse condition than it was when we walked in here. But the toilet still won't flush. The knife is still here. The one tap still doesn't work. The other one does, though the water looks kind of odd. The knife still makes that sound when we pick it up and put it down. No, it opens in. I got it wrong. Oh well. Oh my, our studio looks even worse. Oh, some nice visual distortion. Hey, we're not in the studio anymore. What the heck just happened? All right then. We are in a badly damaged room. I believe we are supposed to be looking for checkers for some reason. I don't know what the reason is. They seem to be everywhere, but I think we're looking for specific, like, white checkers. And I have no idea what that represents. It's like, haha, you thought you were almost done, but now we're making you wander around a small room looking for stuff. A small room that doesn't appear to have any doors. Whoa! What the heck is this? Excuse me. Well, that's kind of weird looking. All right. Well, I don't like the crowd whisper, but this whisper I don't mind that much. It is going just fine. How are you doing tonight, Igneal? If that is how you properly pronounce that, or IGN Neil, or Ign Neil, or whatever. Not sure. I'm also not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Maybe that? I don't know. Do you like spooky games, by the way? Because this one is super spooky. Doing pretty good. Good. I always like to hear that. At first I thought I was just supposed to find the white checkers, and I found a couple of them. They're not your favorite. You prefer Bullet Hill like Realm of the Mad God. Okay. Ooh, well, it looks like there's now an exit to this part of the room at least. An exit where gravity doesn't quite work right. But, am I supposed to be looking for more checkers? I think so. But that was a black checker. So maybe it's black checkers I'm looking for now. Well, I will be playing some Realm of the Mad God tomorrow during my... It's not the only thing I'll be playing. During my 6-hour stream celebrating me getting my affiliate status. What the heck? Am I just going to spin around for no reason now? I'm not doing this, by the way. It should be fun. I am planning on doing more practice runs at various dungeons. Come on. It just wants me to spin around for some reason. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I bet there's somewhere there's another one of those checkers. I should have paid more attention. I watched a speed run of this game earlier this week. Oh, maybe it's in here. No, come on. There. And you don't learn a lot. I mean, the differences between a speed run and a regular playthrough are massive. But I do remember this room. I just wasn't really paying much. Oh, yeah. Stop making me spin around. Stupid room. Okay, is it going to keep making me spin around? I think they mentioned that during the speed run, that there are certain things just cause you to start slowly spinning in place. And there's not anything, once you start spinning, I don't know if it's a glitch in the game or if it's intended. It seems odd why it would make you spin around like this. And even the speedrunner at one point was like, "Up, I'm spinning. I'm not doing this. The game is doing it." So that's very strange. But okay, stop spinning me. Or start playing that song, "You spin me right round, baby, right round." Nope, it's not in there. Well, that teddy bear was penetrating through that drawer. That's interesting. Come on, where is the thing that I am supposed to be seeing? So, the first time you see this picture, it's like just a puppy. And now there's all these weird eyes all over it. It's not good. Scary. Do not make puppy pictures scary. Where is the thing that I'm supposed to be finding in here? I'm getting a little irritated. Lol. Spinning is fun though. When you're not trying to spin though. Seems like the puppy was taken by beholders. Yes, that is obviously the case. Oh, there's another area over here now. Wow, that's fun. None of this is creepy at all. Wow, okay. Let's just throw stuff at us. Can we make this thing shut up? Or, I mean, can we control it all? I remember when I was first playing AD&D, the thought of confronting a beholder was absolutely terrifying. Those things are just in AD Advanced Dungeons and Dragons when I was playing that way back then, they were, I mean, the things they could do to you. Well, I'm not finding any checkers around in here. Well, apparently there's a bed attached to the ceiling. That is kind of freaky. I've heard they're absolutely insane in D&D. Okay. Yeah, I haven't played any Dungeons and Dragons since well, that's not exactly true, but I have played very little of that particular system since Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. I created a character for the most recent edition of Dungeons and Dragons, and I've played a an open source of an open source retro clone. Okay, so looking at it isn't making anything happen this time. Um, Open source retro clone of basic D&D, which is another super old version of Dungeons and Dragons. What am I supposed to be doing here? I mean, the game will usually like flash at you whatever it is that you're supposed to be dealing with, but I am not seeing anything. Personally, I have never gotten too far into D&D, but I have plenty of friends who absolutely adore it. Yeah, I've played all sorts of other systems since I stopped playing AD&D. Um, Traveler and GURPS, and I'm currently game mastering and have for the past few years been game mastering a system called Spirit of the Century. Is that what I'm supposed to be dealing with? No. And which is based on Fate, which is based on Fudge. And I stream that on Tuesday nights, though not this past Tuesday night because I wasn't feeling well. But usually on Tuesday nights I'm streaming that, my tabletop role-playing group. Yeah, Spirit of the Century is set in the 1920s, and the characters are pulp action heroes like the Shadow or Doc Savage, you know, two-fisted, heroic people, um, or mad scientists bent on saving the world with science, or you know, things like that. I actually gave up game mastering it for a couple of years and had a character in the group who was like a man of a thousand faces, expert in espionage and counter-espionage, who is now an NPC in the campaign. So it is fun. Spirit of the Century is fun. If it wasn't, we wouldn't have. Gosh, I think we've actually been the whole thing has been almost. Well, it's been over 9 years that we've been playing. Which, considering that it was designed for pickup games, in other words, you find a group, get together, play, and then you're done. 9 years is a very long time. What am I supposed to be looking for, game? Please tell me. Give me a hint. You're not hinting well enough, game. Nine years, yes. Okay, and it's going to make me spin around again. Stop it. As I said, unless you're going to play that song. Am I supposed to look at something? What is supposed to go on here? Come on. No. Stop spinning me. Oh, wait. No. Yeah, that's just freaky and weird. I don't know. But at least I stopped spinning around. That's good. I thought maybe there was something over here that I was supposed to look at or see or interact with, but as far as I can tell, that's not the case. Nothing is blinking at me. Game designers, when you have something like this, make it a little more obvious what it is that the player is supposed to do. Do some playtesting. Realize that most people aren't going to be able to just figure it out unless you help them. Because this isn't working. And I want that song to stop. It's irritating me. I mean, all this stuff came out of... Whoa! Well, something finally happened. A bunch of stuff fell to the floor. Ah, there we are. Well, I don't know what it is that I didn't do the last 2 times I came in here, but apparently maybe it was time-based and they just wanted to bore the heck out of you. All right. Um, what is that? It's like a heart, maybe? You have the song queued up on YouTube. All right. Okay. That was an interesting sound. All right. Well, somebody got paint on that stool. Whoa! Hello, mister! Um, all right, once again, I don't know what the game wants me to do. Well, wait. Is this a different area? Yes, this is a different area. Okay. Well, I hope that was what I was supposed to do in here. No, thank you. There. How are you doing tonight, mister? I am doing really well, actually. Um, Looking forward to my stream tomorrow. Why is this toilet filled with apples? These toilets never flush. I do not know why. Is there anything up these stairs? Oh, one of the checkers. But you can't go anywhere. All right. I have been at this about an hour. I am going to take a brief break and I am going to get a drink of water and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Still trying to get over that cough. Thank you. Yeah, you've been sick for a while, haven't you, mister? All right, so back to the checkerboard, which I have no idea what it's supposed to represent. Well, what was that? Man, I have no idea what's supposed to be going on here. A lot of this stuff I can figure out kind of what it represents in the sense of the story and what it represents in the sense of his mental state, of his marriage, that sort of thing. This sequence, I have no idea what is supposed to be going on or what it's representing or anything. I mean, all right, so I think this is the new area. It's the kitchen again. We're back to the kitchen. Whoa. All right. Um, well, that's freakish and bizarre and weird and do I just keep doing this? All right. That's just anything over here? I don't think anything. No, open. So we're using these areas to store little paintings now, I guess? This place isn't used as a kitchen much anymore, it looks like. Now, after this game, you need to play the second one. Play second one. My plan is I will be playing Layers of Fear Inheritance. Yes. Not tonight, though. That might be one of the games that I'm going to start playing tomorrow. What is this baby doll doing here? It's creepy. Yeah, that's the 1.5. Is Layers of Fear 2 out now? I've seen trailers for it, but I didn't know if it was out yet. They'd released it. Yes, okay. Well, maybe I need to go back to the checkerboard again? Look at it? Apparently that's not it. All right. Excuse me. Do I just keep doing this? All right, game, once again, you are not being clear, telling me what it is that I need to do. So anyway, my next horror game is Layers of Fear Inheritance. And it is for the PC. Well, that's nice. Let me know when it comes out for PS4. The ones after that I was... All right, so this is kind of lit up over here. Is this indicating something? Do I do something with this? Doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it wants me to do anything. It's not showing me anything. All right, I'll poke around. Oh, it's making me spin again. Isn't that nice? So I am not touching anything on the controller right now. It is out for the PS4. All right. Well, my plan, because I own it already, was to, after I finished Layers of Fear Inheritance, I was going to do the Amnesia games, and I have played part of the first Amnesia game. I kind of bounced off the second one because it was just kind of creepy. Oh, come on. I mean, the first one was creepy. The second one, I don't know what it was. The pigs running around, maybe? What am I supposed to be doing, game? Tell me. The part human pigs, I think, are what did it to me in the second Amnesia game. Alright, I am not touching anything, and it is spinning me around like crazy. This is irritating. Amnesia games are good as well? Yes. Hello, Corwin! How are you tonight? Hope you don't get motion sick watching my character spin around. I was not spinning him around. Oh, is there... Oh, come on, stop it. Stop spinning me around. Game, please. I'm trying to focus on... I don't know what that is, but it's all lit up, so I think it's something important. As I said before, I'm not sure if that's a glitch in the game that makes you spin around like that, or if it's intentional, and if it's intentional, it's just a dick move. If it's a bug in the game, a glitch in the game, well, that's weird how that particular checker is floating through things and such. All right. Other than dizzying. Oh, Laurel decided to pay attention to chat. I like psychological horror games, and this is definitely a psychological horror game. Other than the spinning and the fact that in this particular section, it's not really very clear what it is you're supposed to do. I mean, in most of this game, you can kind of figure it out what it is that you're supposed to do, but not here. All right, so it's done making me spin around, apparently. In the previous parts of this area, it's been pick up a checker and then go look at or two checkers, and then go look at the checkerboard. But here I have this weird feeling that I'm supposed to be somehow, there's like a sequence maybe of doors that need to be opened in addition to picking up the checker. And some doors, no, close. I'm trying to close you, dude. Yes, I'm calling this door a dude. Well, how am I supposed to do that then? It's not letting me. All right. Well, that's weird. It's kind of in the opposite way of what you're supposed to. All right. So. So those four have paintings. Let me try it like this. Yeah, I think there must be some sort of specific sequence of doors that need to be opened. That's my guess, at least. Hmm. All right. We're going to try. No, you were closed. Why is it not letting me touch you? All right. Gonna try this again. Also, it's making me spin again. Great. I am just not figuring this out. This is very frustrating. Would I like a small, let's see, theory. Any doors that moved when you did it were in the correct position. Any that didn't do anything weren't. Oops, sorry, I touched my microphone. Would I like a small hint? Yes. At this point, I'm just kind of getting irritated with this puzzle. Take the bottle from that one oven. All right. You mean this bot? Oh, the last time I tried to, I thought it wasn't active then. Well, that's interesting. Okay, and I think the checker piece. All right. Well then, thank you. Thank you very much for the hint. Well, this is weird. So that was a wait, actually, I guess. Hmm. All right. So we've been in here. Well, that's interesting. If you would like the guide for this level, let me know. I mostly I like to just figure this out on my own, but that particular section was just because I thought I had put the focus on that thing, that weight, that 21 gram weight. I thought I'd put the focus on it before and it hadn't shown anything, but I must have missed it somehow. I must have been close, but not been right on it. Oh, yeah. This guy. Can I get back behind there? I don't think so. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where that music is coming from. It's like it's shifting. Whoa! Man, I hope none of you are bothered by these visual distortions. I think there's a seizure warning at the beginning of this game, and some of this stuff, I can see why people would be having a problem, maybe. Man, this place is messed up. Oh, my goodness. Whoa! Haha! Back to the studio. All right. It's time to reveal the final painting. I think this is an achievement, a trophy for this game. We'll see. Okay, so I got the
Yes.
dude.
That's it. Now I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way. And it was all worth it. Perfection. Immortality.
Dude? No. And fade to black. So apparently there's multiple endings to this. I have no idea how you get the different endings. And I don't remember which ones are considered good endings and which ones are considered bad endings. But this might be one of the bad ones, maybe? I don't know. The selfish ending, because you're all about that self-portrait. You don't know either? My Friday was mostly good. Nothing really terrible happened today except I broke something. So that wasn't good, but I'm trying to get set up for my stream tomorrow, and I knocked something over and broke it. I'll have to clean that up later, though. Yeah, uh-oh. Well, it's something replaceable, so whatever. I'm going to look it up. I don't know which ending this is considered to be, but this is the trophy earned. I know what I want. I just have a feeling that that's not the good ending, but the selfish ending. So everybody, thank you for being here. I'll be ending stream in a few minutes, but before I do that, I just want to say thank you for being here. And if you have enjoyed this stream and you are not yet following me, please give me a follow on Twitch. If you're watching this later after I've uploaded it to YouTube and you've liked it, please click that like button and subscribe to my channel. Is anybody willing to go on a raid? If you are, say yes in chat, please. And if you didn't like it on YouTube, click the dislike button. But either way, please leave a comment letting me know what you did or did not like. You're down, mister? Anybody else willing to go on a raid? I need at least 2 people willing to go on the raid. If we go on a raid, we will be raiding Jim Racers 77. Otherwise, I will just be doing a host. All right, well, it looks like I will just be doing a host. But thank you very much for being here, and I certainly hope, might as well do a host, yeah. I certainly hope that many of you will be here for tomorrow's stream. It is my celebration of affiliation stream. I got affiliated about a week and a half ago on Tuesday, and I'm celebrating it tomorrow, starting at 10 a.m. Central Time. I will be going until, yes, thank you, mister. I will be going until 4 p.m. And if in the very unlikely situation that at 4 p.m. I have more than 75 viewers, I will go for another hour, and each hour I will check again, and if I have more than 75 viewers, I will keep going up until 10 p.m. So I might have as long as a 12-hour stream. But I'm thinking it's going to be a 6-hour stream. I don't think I'm going to get more than 75 viewers at any point. You will be there. Well, thank you, mister. And we're going to do some just chatting. We're going to do some Realm of the Mad God. We are probably going to do some Layers of Fear Inheritance, which is the DLC for this game, where you play. oh, excuse me, where you play as the daughter of this guy. Um, don't look back, says the title credits. The credits, which was another thing that was in the game, and if you looked back, I think you died. So it was probably good to not look back. Anyway, so other things will be happening as well during the stream. It's going to be, I hope it's going to be fun. In addition to that, I'm going to be doing giveaways during the stream. And so if you want to be entered into the giveaways, I'm going to say this during the stream as well. But if you want to be entered into the giveaways, either direct message me on my Discord, oh, sorry, on Discord, or I guess it's a private message on Twitter. Um, and if I'm not already following you, just at me, let me know that I'm not following you, and then you can. I believe you need. I need to be following you for you to private message me on Twitter is what I'm saying. So just let me know, and I'll give you a follow back. So thank you very much, and we will be hosting, as I said, Jim Racer, a very good streamer, someone who I have actually met in person. He's also a Twin Cities area streamer. So go give him a look, a listen, and a follow. Oh, come on. Why are you not? Uh, there. What the heck is going on here? Sorry, technical difficulties. It is. Not paying attention to me. Hmm.